Hey everyone, welcome to the Going Gonzo Show, and we thank you so much for tuning in today. It's a special podcast, and speaking of the word special, I have a friend of mine with me, Amy Sherman. How you doing, Amy?
I'm doing great, Gonzo. We're back here together again. It seems like old times. It's been too long.
It's been way too long, but we have a big project coming up. You may have heard about it, those that are listening. We have this bus trip we're going to be talking about to the Microbrew Music and Brew Festival, right?
Correctamundo.
It's coming up.
Who put us in charge of buses? Isn't that crazy?
As long as we don't have to park or drive.
We do not.
we'll be good. August 22nd, August 23rd, Traverse City, Michigan. We'll give you all the details here in a few minutes. But right now, we just need to catch up. What have you been up to this summer? How's the summer of 2014 for the Sherman family?
Sherman family is loving it. With 3 kids, summer is the best time of year.
Yeah.
And pretty much my kids are really good at doing nothing. But I feel that that's okay in the summer.
I miss those days, when the kids were young and they just wanted to play and goof around, maybe go to a camp, maybe go to the beach.
Ice cream. Pretty much every day.
Yeah, backfire, camp yard, whatever, campfire in the backyard or whatever. Or tent.
It is pretty great. Being a kid is pretty awesome.
It is.
I certainly miss it. Like, there's no shame in my kids' game to blow up the inflatable pool we have and just lay in it in the front yard for hours on end.
Well, I would imagine, too, you always might probably have some people over to have a couple beers.
We always do. It seems like there's always someone over at our house. So we've been enjoying a lot of the summer beers that have come out. It's such a great time to drink Michigan beers, or any beers for that matter, and some great seasonal ales that are out. Of course, I've sampled several, and guess what, John?
What's that?
I brought you some to sample today, too.
Yay! We'll sample those here in a quick second, because I wanted to ask you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned summer beers. Now, July is National...
It's Michigan Craft Beer Month, actually. So it's the month that everybody should be really making an effort to try a Michigan craft beer, which is so easy. Here we are in Beer City. So it's the time of year to celebrate all the things that we do here, and then we get to cap it off. Actually, this weekend is the Michigan Brewers Guild Summer Beer Fest down in Ypsilanti.
That's right.
Which is a great time, and that's on Friday night and Saturday night, and I think there are still tickets available for Friday night if people are interested in going.
I did. I checked a moment ago, and tickets are still available for Friday. I think that's July
25th. I think it's the 25th.
That sounds good.
Saturday's the 26th.
Yeah, okay.
And I will say, as someone who's gone to the festival many times, Friday night to me is the best time to go.
Okay, why is that?
Because Saturday is like all day. It's super hot. You
Right.
get a bunch of amateurs there, and it turns into a huge train wreck.
Look at you, like you're a pro. Wait a minute, you are.
I am. Friday night, all the brewers are usually there. A lot of the owners are there. Everybody's fresh. Everybody's excited to talk about it. It's cooler because it's at night. It might be a shorter amount of time, but it's plenty of time to try everything you want. It's not as crowded.
Right.
It's just a really great experience on Friday night.
Well,
highly recommended.
Yeah, and I know tickets are still available. I'm hoping to go. I have some relatives coming in from Mexico. That's right.
Oh,
yes,
cool.
my folks are celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary.
Oh my gosh.
And we have some relatives coming in from Mexico, and we're hoping. I'm hoping to get out there Friday night to check out the festival.
It's a good night to go. I unfortunately cannot attend this year.
I thought we were going together.
I want us to, but my very best friend from growing up in Detroit is getting married this summer, and I have her bachelorette party this weekend. So I will be partaking in many Michigan craft beers, but not that. Oh, one thing to look for if you're down there. I am part of a new group that just started here in Michigan called Fermenta.
Yes, I was going to surprise you or impress you that I knew that. Fermenta,
and so it's a group of women who are all involved in either the brewing industry or the fermentation industry, maybe distilleries, cider, any of the things that would fall under that.
Right.
And the group has been getting together over the last 2 months and brewing special beers
Nice.
just for the beer fest. So if you do go down, you can find the list of beers on the Fermenta Facebook page, but you can also look for the Fermenta sign, and it will have some of the beers. And I helped with Pike 51. Amanda Sue Geiger got a group of us together, and we brewed up a Belgian vanilla stout.
Oof.
I know, I'm kind of excited to try it. So it's got Belgian yeast in it, and then we put whole vanilla beans in it, and it should be pretty spectacular. So you can also try that at the pub if you can't make it to the Brewfest. It's going to be on tap at Pike 51 out in Hudsonville.
I had their shandy this weekend at the Summer Beer Festival at John Ball Park.
John Ball Park. How was it? Was it good?
Oh my gosh. Ben Darcy, who will also be on the podcast a little later in a separate podcast today, was there, and he just was flipping out.
about it. Those guys know what they're doing. She's a great brewer. Yeah. She does a good job.
All right, you brought in a couple beers. What'd you bring with you?
Well, I haven't had either one of these, so we're going to try them and see what we think. So I brought one from this side of the state and one from the east side of the state. Thought we'd hit them both.
Sure.
So one from our good friends at Arbor Brewing, Matt and Renee Gruff. We love them. We had such a great time with them on our tour. So this is their Bliss Hefeweizen, and Hefeweizen is a Bavarian wheat style ale. So it's perfect for summer drinking. It should be nice and light, a little bit fruity almost tasting. And then one from this side of the state from Odd Sides, which we also enjoyed in Grand Haven, a great place to stop when you're out at the beach. And this is their Hefeweizen, and this one is called Lollycatcher. So I haven't had either one, so I thought it'd be kind of a comparison of Hefeweizens, Hefes.
We will do that. We'll take a break while we check out the different beers here from Arbor and Odd Side. Oh, I love that sound, Amy.
My mouth is watering.
And of course, you can tell me, where can we get these beers?
You can get these anywhere around town. Okay. So stop in your local bottle shop and check them out. I got these at a pick your own 6-pack at Meijer.
I like it. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick little break here. Thanks for joining today's podcast while Amy Sherman and I have a few beverages, and we'll be back. We'll tell you more details about the big Microbrew Music and Beer Festival, Traverse City. Go ahead, pour it, Amy. Oh, it sounds so good. From Odd Side Ales in Grand Haven and the Arbor as well. So we're going to sample some beers and then come back. Thanks for joining the show, and we'll talk to you soon. More information on the Facebook page. Look for Going Gonzo Show. Or Amy, where can we find you on Facebook?
Amy on the Trail.
I love it. Take care, everyone. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the Going Gonzo Show. John Gonzalez here, and I'm joined by my good friend, Amy Sherman. We were just sampling some beers, Amy.
We were, and they were really good. We had a couple of Hefes, as I call them.
Hefeweizen. Because it's kind of a German-style beer, right?
Yeah, it is. It's traditionally from Bavaria. I've had it in Munich, and Hefeweizens are a wheat beer, and they usually have a pretty yeasty flavor, and these ones did not disappoint. We had the Bliss from Arbor Brewing Company in Ann Arbor. That was more of that felt very classic Hefe to me. And then we tried the Odd Side Ales Lollycatcher. And that one had a big old punch of banana in it.
I liked it.
And that's from the yeast. They both were excellent. They would be great on a hot day.
On a hot day. And speaking of hot days, also
today is a hot day.
It is a hot day. And it'll be a little warmer, we think. We hope. It's August, right? Coming up in August, it's the Traverse City Summer Microbrew Music Festival. Joining us on the line is Sam Porter from Porterhouse Productions. Sam, how you doing?
Hey, great. How are you guys?
We're drinking, so we're
doing great.
I know you're doing better than I am. Yeah.
August 22nd, 23rd. It's going to be a great time. It always is in Traverse City. Microbrew Music Festival. You're excited about this coming back for another festival this year, right?
Yeah, this is a big one. This is our seventh year actually. So yeah, so we're gearing up for a big one. I mean, the lineup, the beer selections, all the new and innovation that we put into it, and I think we've talked about some cool stuff we're coming up with.
I think you are. And, I have not been to this festival. And, Gonzo, you haven't been to this festival either.
I have not, no.
And so, Sam, when we come up, because we're coming up on a bus with a lot of people, and we're super excited, but what can we expect when we get there? What kind of festival is this?
Well, there's, the venue really sets the tone. The village, it's the historic Village Commons right here, the Grand Traverse region, and it's the old state hospital kind of insane asylum. And so the lawn is this gorgeous historic lawn, and so the venue's like the size of maybe 4 football fields. And what we do, you walk through the main gate, and it's just a giant horseshoe of breweries, and then education and experiences between each of the great beers. And so we do sour beer tours this year. We're doing a rare beer tour that we've done for 3 years, and people love that. I mean, literally like Bullhorn, people count down, and then boom, KBS opens up, and everyone has fun. And so, but around all of that is great music. And so people walk out from a beer festival, but they also have that like experience they had through music, which we all love. We go to concerts, right? And so that's a big part of it. So we wanted to pair great music, great beer. We're award-winning, best food festival, best music festival up here from Traverse Magazine. So we're really excited, and it's another great year.
Good. And who is your headliner this year at the festival?
Well, Friday night we're actually doing Brandy Carlisle. And Little Ed and the Blues Imperial. It's kind of a tribute to blues, but with a lot of stepdads there that night. Well, they're both nights, and the Ragbirds, and that's Friday night. And then Saturday's, kind of the sacred day where beer's a real big part of it.
A sacred day. I like.
Yeah, we like the word sacred.
Yeah, beer in the front, as much as possible. But, the music just adds that atmosphere. Michigan bands like Joe Hertler and the Rainbow Seekers, there's Divina and the Vagabonds from Minneapolis, so she's like almost like a crossover rockabilly Adele.
Oh, nice.
You have Oregon. There's huge 10-piece bands. There's marching bagpipe troops. There's and then Naco and Medicine for the People, who will really send people home just feeling really good about what they experienced.
Okay, well, it sounds good, doesn't it?
It sounds like a blast.
I think we should go.
We're excited because you guys asked us to come out and host these motor coach tours. Can you give us more details? Because as I understand it, just looking over the notes here, it's a great bargain for those that live in the Grand Rapids area that want to go to Traverse City for the weekend.
Yeah, that's what it's about. We wanted to create an experience for people to come north, and so here we go. So we partnered with Great Lakes Motor Coaches, and we're going to put together 55 passenger buses. And then we're going to find wonderful people like you and brewers and others to host a bus. And so we're going to try this out, and the idea that we wanted, to create is kind of an adventure. So and what we've done is offer our VIP tickets. Really fun. It goes through the Homebrewers Tour. You get all this cool area to play with. There's food pairings and everything at the festival, and that's about It's $95. So we said, well, hey, let's just give everyone a VIP ticket to ride the bus, and let's only charge $100. So you're basically getting a free bus ride with you guys, and you can do anything you want. We can do pairings on the bus. We can watch, Amy's films. We can have so much fun.
For $5, you get to spend 3 hours with Amy and Gonzo, going to TC, and then attending an amazing beer festival, trying amazing food, great beers from all sorts of different breweries. I know that Dark Horse is going to be there, Brewery Vivant, New Belgium, New Holland, North Peak. We've got tons of them coming. And then you get to ride back home with us for $100. Yeah. That is a bargain.
Yep. Well, and how cool is it? Hotels up here are $200-$300, and they're already sold out for the beer festival. So this gives Grand Rapids beer fans a chance to rally up here and go back. So they leave. We leave at like noon. Get here, the doors open, and you leave at 10:30, and you're home ready to go to bed by 1:00.
And you're home in your own bed, and that is really kind.
This is a really good deal. It's a great idea. We're excited just to be part of it. If people want to come and hang out with us, that's great. But I think the big calling card here is to get that round trip, right, up to Traverse City, enjoy the festival, and then you're just going to sleep for a couple hours on the way home anyway.
Exactly. After all that time in the beautiful sun up there. I mean, it's the perfect time to go to TC. It really is awesome.
We thought about letting you guys borrow our silent disco headsets, and you can do a karaoke on the way back.
Do not tempt us.
Wow.
Do not tempt us.
Yes, I'm in for that. Well, Sam Porter, Porterhouse Productions, it is going to be another great time in Traverse City. August 22nd, August 23rd, 2 different days. You're going to offer the bus trip both days, right?
Yeah, we're going to offer both days, and folks, our whole summer up here in August is loaded, and we have a Shorts Brewery on the open space, a beer BQ going on with the TC Waterman event, which is a stand-up paddleboard race. So craft beer is so important in our work. Everything we do is so connected. So we just want to connect more downstate and create opportunities for people to come up and play.
Sounds fantastic. Where can people get more information if they want to sign up and come out and join us on these motor coach tours?
I would just go to porterhouseproductions.com or tentvenue.com. Has some cool info, and that shows our really cool new tents, the only one in America that we'd like to bring to Grand Rapids someday for the right event. So think of us.
Awesome. Thank you, Sam.
Thanks a lot, Sam. All right, take care.
You guys are great. Thank you so much.
No problem. That is Sam Porter, Porterhouse Productions. And, get more information there at porterhouseproductions.com or on Amy's Facebook page, right, Amy?
Yep, and yours too.
Mine's
Amy
too.
on the Trail.
We'd love to see you. GR Gonzo, Going Gonzo blog.
Join us on our bus.
Yeah.
Karaoke
with us. All right, we're going to take a quick little break here. More Michigan beer right around the corner here on the Going Gonzo Show. Take care, everyone.